What's up, everyone? Welcome back to After the Storm. We are here with episode number 32 of the NHL 2005 Dynasty Mode series. Facing off against the Edmonton Oilers in this one, another lower team in the Western Conference that we should get 2 points against. And in previewing our matchup, again, we outscored them very minimally, of course, but we defend a lot better. Special teams, again, if you've been here for a while in this series, we don't really talk about special teams just because of how sort of unreliable these numbers are, given that every penalty kill is around 90% and every power play is around 10%, just due to the amount of sheer volume of penalties in this game. Last game actually was the first game I think we've played of the entire series there was no penalties, so that was interesting. I had it turned down a little bit because I thought we were getting too many, but maybe I've got to just put that up one more notch so that we do get a couple here and there during the game. Could also be that there was less hitting in the last game, so that might have been a driving factor of it as well. Previewing the goalies, obviously Theodore, a much better goaltender than Markkanen. And yeah, again, this is an opportunity for another 2 points on the board. We finally moved ourselves into the 8th place in the Western Conference. I'm going to go take a look at the standings before we get into the game here. But ultimately, yeah, another game we got to win, get another 2 points, and keep moving forward on this season. So with 34 points, we moved ourselves into the 8th place, which is a tie with Nashville. Again, it's a very sort of log-jammed man, it's still crazy to me Dallas is down here. Bit of a log-jammed conference here, but ultimately, like you see, 6th place, 36, and then, again, Minnesota having a great season. We're not likely to catch them just yet, given they're 11 points ahead of us, and with 2 games ahead in the standings. But, yeah, just continuing to win, getting ourselves into this area here where we can start looking at being a 4th or 5th place team would be ideal right now, and then letting however it goes in the playoffs, letting it go there. But ultimately, yeah, just continuing to win, continuing to get more points on the board, and really solidify ourselves as a playoff team right now is pretty important. But anyways, guys, we won't wait around any longer. Let's go ahead and get into the game against Edmonton. The site is Denver, Colorado. The Edmonton Oilers visiting here tonight. The Avalanche coming off a 2-0 victory against the Washington Capitals and looking to improve as their season progresses. We've got the anthem up next between these two squads, and then we'll have puck drop. Set to get underway here. Two teams that are looking to get themselves 2 points tonight and continue their quest for the postseason. Sakic on the draw. He'll win it. Brings up the puck. Behind the net now. Back in front to Surrey. Shot. Hayduk. There's Tanguay. And a big stop by Markkanen early on in this one. So take a look at some of the Edmonton lines. Again, some jumbling around for this team as they deal with some injuries. Jason Smith, of course, being one of them. It is down with the injury bug at the moment. Hedved off the draw. Bobbled around in the zone. There's Voninen. His shot. Sharp angle there, but he'll get a whistle as Markkanen covers that one. Sakic against York on the faceoff. Sakic wins that one, but Thornton finds it quick. York takes a big hit there from Surrey. Broken up at the line there. Marc-Andre Bergeron turns it over to Rob Blake. Blake off the boards. Doesn't find its intended target, but Hayduk is back to retrieve. Sakic. Tonge in the slot there, a quick shot, but Markkanen will, of course, make the save. As we take a look at this hit on the acting captain, Jason York. Nedved wins that draw. Torres in, takes a big bump from Vonden. And here comes Jaromir Jagr. Jagr behind the net. Try to wrap chance maybe there. Back in front, it's a loose puck in the feet, but eventually recovered by the Oilers and brought back out as Torres is there. He loses it to the speedy John Michael Lyles. Lyles back in front to Jagr. Oh, he couldn't get the stick on it. Steos brings it back. Steos turned over, and there's Lyles. They step to Solani, and a nice nice cross crease save with the glove by Markkanen. Midway through the first here's Sakic winning another draw. Surrey, low pad shot. Good pad save there by Markkanen on one of the hardest shooters in hockey. Hayduk bumped off the puck. Sakic into the corner against Brewer. Brewer will retrieve the puck and bring it out. At the line, the Oilers looking to come into the zone. There's Thornton. Thornton shot. Big save by Theodore. Thornton throwing his weight around in front of the Avalanche net. Here's Hayduk. Shot blocked. Takes a hit. Tonge throws one out, but Markkanen way out of his crease. Big stop and retains that puck. So we take a look at the stat line for Eric Brewer on the season. Nedved wins that draw against Forsberg. Nedved takes a big hit from Vonden, loses the puck. Here comes Teemu Selanne. Selanne into the corner, loses it to Hemsky. Forsberg turns and fires from the point. Ulanov. Nedved trying to carry it in. Vonden, who's had some solid defensive plays here in the first period, makes another one. Jagr dropped by Steos. Hemsky finds Nedved up the wing, and Selanne with a good stick there to break that play up. Selanne. And a wrap chance, and Selanne scores! Teemu Selanne, an innocent looking play, and he made a quick cut on the skates and hard on the backhand and gets that one around Jussi Markkanen. And the Avalanche lead 1-0 in the first. Final minutes of the first period here. Avalanche take the 1-0 lead here, and their Sakic scores! Sakic with goals in back-to-back games. And back-to-back goals here in the first give the Avalanche a 2-0 lead. And what a way to end a period for the Avalanche. 2 minutes still to go here. They could have another one. Here comes Sakic again. To Tonge, shot. Another blocker save. Sakic again. Tonge. Sakic spinning around the net. Another chance, and that's a good low pad stop by Markkanen. Sheldon Surrey, 5 goals, 25 points on the season. Been himself quite the offensive year so far. Equalization on the draw with 25 seconds to go. He'll win it. Bugner from the point. Slap shot stopped. And that will do it for the first. An offensive explosion towards the end gives the Avalanche a 2-0 lead as we head into the first intermission. Back with the second period, a dominating first period for the Colorado Avalanche. Sakic in Selanne with back-to-back goals late in the first to take this commanding 2-0 lead here. The way the Avs games have gone as of late, very low scoring affairs. Here's Hayduk. Tried to make a move in front, but he bumped off. Bergeron with the puck. Dvorak finds Thornton. Dvorak, Thornton, shot, stopped by Theodore, only his second of the game. Back in front, York hits the side of the net with that one. Here comes Tanguay. Tanguay, a wrister. Good blocker, stopped by Markkanen. Comes Tanguay again. Tanguay, big hit as he entered the zone. Jason York will start back the other way. Blake. Shot from a sharp angle there, an easy stop into the corner by Markkanen. Thornton, who's had the best chances of any Oiler in this game so far. Solani checked up against the glass. Forsberg. His second line is humming around the net. Forsberg there finds Vonanen, who's had a solid game defensively. He'll dump it in. Yager will chase. Yager. Back in front. Lyles at the point was the first one to receive it. He turns and fires it backhand now. And that one's stopped by Markkanen. So we reach the midway point of the second period. Hemsky at the point. Buzak, and that one's going to come out. Park dropped. There, here's Horkoff. Can't get a shot away. Played off the boards into the neutral zone. Tchaikovsky, though, runs into Ulanov. Hubner to Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky finds Bure. Tchaikovsky turns and fires, and the glove stopped by Markkanen on that one. Horkoff back in for a chance. He won't even find the ability to release it off his blade before he's dumped there. Back over in front. Tchaikovsky there. Shot stopped. Tchaikovsky with a wrister, tipped by Bure there, and another solid save for Markkanen. Horkoff brings it back the other way with Park, the speedy skating Richard Park. Gets a shot, a nice stop by Theodore as Sakic looks to dump it in, and Dvorak gloved that down. And offside on that play from Tanguay to Sakic. Craig McTavish feeling the heat of a struggling Oilers squad who thought they were going to be much better going into the season. Some injury concerns, of course, but certainly looking to be better than 27th in the standings early on in this one. Here's Yager. Back in front. Can't get that pass through. Torres and Hemsky. Here's Solani stopping up. Looking for an outlet. Can't find it. Nedved finds Hemsky on the wing. Big stop there by Theodore, and he'll play it out. Final seconds, and here's Forsberg trying to get through. He does. Shot stopped as a big save by Markkanen happens right as we enter the intermission. 2-0 still the score after the first period. Colorado dominating this one. He'll be back with the third shortly. Back-to-back dominant offensive nights for the Colorado Avalanche. 2-0 lead into the third. Looking like they will come out the victors in this one, but 20 minutes still to play. Is here Sheldon Surrey. Chance there, stopped by Markkanen. Tanguay. Tanguay around the net. Has to deal with Brewer there. Hayduk shot hits Sakic, who's screening in front. Sakic stops up. Still with the puck in front. And Surrey can't hold the line, and that'll be offside. McTavish is letting the refs have it over what he thought was a penalty on Alex Tanguay there. The draw, Forsberg against Nedved. Nedved will win it. He's been solid in the faceoff circle tonight. Vonanen Turns it over to Hemsky. Hemsky back in front. There's Torres, and a big stop by Theodore. Not a whole lot of work. So 6 saves already so far for Theodore, who might be getting his back-to-back easiest shutouts of his career. Forsberg. Torres into the zone. Slonny takes a hit, shuts it off. There's a chance there. Ulanov. Dvorak. It's a big hit in the neutral zone, and there's Nedved, but it's poked off as a nice defensive play by the captain, Joe Sakic. Brewer. Dvorak. Sakic knocks York down in the zone, but it's turned over to York. There's a big save by Theodore. Hayduk stopping up for an outlet. Can't get it through, and then it's bumped off the puck. Dvorak into the zone, took a hit from Blake. Here's York again. Brewer. Turned over. Surrey will dump that one in. And Markkanen playing it out to Thornton. He almost nearly gave it right to Milan Hayduk, who's got goals in the last game. Markkanen, his 11th appearance of the season, just 1 win. Not ideal for him. Certainly like to be better in that regard. Felician. Martinek. Dumped in, and Martinek still with the puck there. Back in front to Bure. Shot. Nice save by Markkanen. Park. Horkoff. Poked away by Bugner. Cherkowski will retrieve it and start it back the other way. We've hit the final minutes here in the third. Here's Cherkowski. Cherkowski, a shot from a sharp angle. Is off wing. Big save there by Markkanen. 3 minutes to go in the third. Quiet third period so far. More of the same. Park. Horkoff has the puck. Back in front, Park. A nice glove stop by Jose Theodore. Hayduk. It's Sakic. Looking for an outlet. It was Forsberg behind. Final minute now. Shot by York. That one's easy. Hayduk will dump it around the Edmonton net. Steos back to retrieve. Ulanov will bring it out. Ulanov into the zone. There's York. Easy stop for Theodore. And offside as Hayduk retrieved that puck just a little behind the play. 19th of the season for Joe Sakic in this one. Having a steady goal-scoring season to start. 30 seconds to go in what has been a one-sided affair here. The Avalanche looking to win again. Markkanen intercepted that pass, but he'll have to hold as Sakic puts the pressure on him. 21 seconds remaining in a very easy game tonight for the Colorado Avalanche. Back-to-back easy nights for them after the Washington game as well. Sakic will dump that one in. Final seconds now. Here comes York. Shot. Low pad. Stopped by Theodore. And Bugner will just chip it through the neutral zone, and that'll do it. A 2-0 victory for the Avalanche. Back-to-back shutouts. Couple of big games in terms of standings and points for this Avalanche squad. We'll leave you with the 3 stars of the contest tonight, and we'll catch you on the next Avalanche broadcast.
Tonight's second star for Colorado, number 19, Joe Sakic. And tonight's first star, Colorado, number 8, Timu Solani.
So coming out of another solid game, I just opened up the emails, and wow, this is a bit of a blockbuster. Wes Walz heads to the Carolina Hurricanes for Rod Brind'Amour. And, of course, our next matchup would be the league-leading Minnesota Wild. So this will be an interesting game now that Brind'Amour's on the squad. See what that trade is actually like here in the screen, because that seems like a bit of a lopsided deal. So Walz is an 80 overall. Looks like Carolina, who actually is going to turn into a good team in real life at this time, sold a little bit, especially selling off their captain like that. So let's go take a look at Minnesota and see what Brind'Amour's like. So Brind'Amour's only a 79 actually, so yeah, this isn't a crazy trade or anything. I thought it was a little bit more lopsided than it really ends up being. Waltz is a pretty speedy skater, so they're probably just looking to swap some players around. But yeah, that's an interesting trade nonetheless. Brind'Amour, of course, would win a cup in Carolina, and then would obviously become their head coach just a few years ago. So yeah, that's a strange little trade, but ultimately a pretty even one. So back-to-back wins, of course. We're heading to the Christmas break here, but a very big proving matchup against the league-leading Minnesota Wild, rather. But yeah, let's go ahead and preview this one and see what we're up against in this one. Well, actually, the second team. I don't know who's first. I'm going to have to take a look at that in the standings after we do this. But we've moved into 7th in the conference, which is pretty good, sitting 13th in the league. You know, a very good defensive team for Minnesota, 2nd in the NHL, 1st in the conference, 1st in the division. Of course, this is a divisional matchup, so 2 points are big for us here. If we can get another 2, that would be very, very ideal. A very big goaltending matchup here. Dwayne Rollison, of course, Rolly the goalie, pretty solid, 97 overall, even on the road. Jose Theodore, he's been obviously the back-to-back shutouts, hasn't had a lot of work in either one of them, but hey, shutouts are shutouts. We're going to take it at this point. Buffalo is the number 1 team because they've played less games than Minnesota by 3 and have the same amount of points. So yeah, that's interesting, to say the least. Detroit has the most goals in the league right now with 3.94 per game. I would say we're probably closer to the bottom, aren't we? Oh yeah, we have the least amount of goals. No, actually Edmonton does. We've just played less games. Edmonton or Dallas actually does. But we also probably have the least amount of goals against. Yes, by halfway decent margin. So, hey, look at this. The 2 best defensive teams in hockey here. This is ridiculous. Look at this stuff. 313 power play opportunities. In how many games? In 34 games. It's still nearly at a 10 power plays per game pace. This game's penalty system is ridiculous. And then we've only had 51. Come on. 51, it's 138 less than New Jersey, who has the 2nd least. I don't know what these games were doing at this time, but this is crazy. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up down below. If you're new here or you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You'll get the videos as soon as they upload to the channel. And as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.